Almighty Allah. Assalamu alaikum to the blooming buds of Rahmania Secondary School, especially the students of class 9th and 10th. My dear students, I am Javed Ahmed, supposed to teach you CONCORD today. As far as CONCORD is concerned, let's try to find out what do we mean by CONCORD. CONCORD simply means harmonious relationship between two grammatical units. CONCORD means harmonious relationship between two grammatical units. My dear students, now the question arises, what are those two grammatical units? The answer is, it's subject and the other one is verb. Subject number 1, number 2 verb. My dear students, to clarify it, so as to make it easy, I would like to say the other name of CONCORD is agreement of verb with subject. My dear students, in a sentence, we usually have a subject and the verb. What is the relation between the verb and the subject? The thing that highlights this relationship is termed as CONCORD, also named as agreement of verb with subject. My dear students, before we initiate, let me tell you there are certain things that we need to focus on. What are those certain things? Let's try to find out. Now first, in a sentence, we have a subject, and subject includes noun or pronoun. Subject usually includes noun or pronoun. This very noun, it acts as a subject in a sentence, or this very pronoun, it also acts as a subject in a sentence. And let me tell you one more thing that's very essential for this very grammatical, we can say, topic, CONCORD. That's the number. Number, my dear. It's not the mathematical number, it's something different from that. In English, number, by number we simply mean singular or plural. Singular or plural. So if you are trying to find out the number of any word, any subject, any noun, we simply mean to say we need to find out whether the subject is singular or the subject is plural. One more thing. There lies a fact. Let's try to highlight that very fact first. As far as noun is concerned, let me tell you, my dear students, the actual word of noun always exists as singular. The actual word of noun always exists as a singular. Let's take an example. If we have the word pen, it exists in a singular form. It's always singular. Why? Because it is the actual word. But this actual word must be from the category, noun category. So, whenever we modify, the noun, it simply changes its number from singular to plural. we added s to the basic form of the word. We added s to the actual word pen. It became pens. So my dear students, pen is singular form and the pens is its plural form. Hope you are getting me. Once again I would like to repeat, the actual word of noun always exists as a singular, and when we modify this actual word, it changes its number from singular to plural. Few more examples. We have knife. If we will modify it a little bit, it will become knives. So knife is the actual word. It will act, or it exists as a singular, and when we modify the knife, the word knife, it changes its number from singular to plural. It becomes knives, my dear. Another example is ox. Ox is the actual word, so it's singular, but when we modify it, it becomes oxen. It changes its number as well. Ox singular, oxen plural. So my dear students, it's all about nouns. We came to know actual word of noun exists as a singular, and the actual word, okay, and its modified word change its number from singular to plural. Now we have other grammatical unit, that is verb. Let's try to find out first what do we mean by word verb. A word that indicates an action. You know it very well. Or in other words, simple words, we say a word which shows any action is termed as a verb. But as far as concord is concerned, agreement of verb with subject is concerned, we know it very well that the word verb, it too has singular as well as plural form. Hello my dear students, we discussed about nouns and we are discussing about verb now. Actual word of noun exists as singular, but the actual word of verb always exists as plural. It's because verb is totally against noun as far as its existence is concerned. Let's take an example. It's write. Write, it's verb, it's because it shows an action. Write is an actual word, so it's plural. And when we modify it, when we modify a verb, it changes its number from plural to singular. It will become writes, and writes is the singular form. Write is the plural form. We have one more example. Run. Run is the actual word. It exists as plural, and its modified word is runs. It exists as singular. So in nutshell, we need to keep in mind two facts related to noun and the verb. One, actual word of noun always exists as singular. When we modify it, it changes its number from singular to plural. And the other fact is that the actual word of verb always exists as plural. And when we modify it, it changes its number from plural to singular. Yes, my dear students, you have learned in the previous classes as well. As far as the concord is concerned, it plays a vital role in the tenses as well. You know it very well in tenses, especially in present simple, when we have a singular subject. we usually add s or es to a verb to make it singular. Let's take an example. Junaid runs very fast. Here the two grammatical units needed. These two grammatical units are subject and verb. Junaid is the subject of the sentence and runs is the verb. As far as the number of the subject is concerned, it's singular. It is singular. So, as I told you, you have learned it in the previous classes. When the subject is singular, we add s or es to a verb to make it singular. So, we added s to the word run. It became runs. Junaid runs very fast. We never write like this, Junaid run very fast. It's incorrect. Junaid runs very fast. So my dear students, this is all about Concord. Let's